Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing really well. Now this video is a continuation from my last video where I showed you my morning routine, my productive 6 a.m. morning routine, and I showed that to you up until I start doing some work. So I just wanted to continue this video and show you what I actually do in my day and how I stay productive, you know, being a full-time content creator and running my own business as well. So I thought I'll take you guys along with me, and hopefully this video can provide you with some inspiration as well as to, you know, getting things done from your to-do list. I know a lot of us at the moment are feeling unmotivated and really procrastinating during this lockdown period, and I just want to share with you a few tips from my day and how it is that I really try to stay motivated and productive during this period. Now before we begin, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then be sure to do that by hitting the subscribe button down below, and be sure to follow me over on my Instagram page as well. Alrighty, so it is now 8:45 and I've completed all of my morning tasks, and if you haven't seen my morning routine video, then I'll just leave it up here for you guys to check out. But I've done everything for my morning routine. It is now on to my work day. It is now 8:45 and I'm ready to create my to-do list for the day. So let's get a pen and paper together and let's write down our to-do list for the day. Alright guys, so basically what I've done, I've actually gone ahead and written up a to-do list. I've written up all of the priority things that I need to get done today, along with all the things that have been sort of floating in my mind. I just want to get things down on a piece of paper just so that it's not all clogged up in my head. So I've written down things like, you know, going for a walk, I need to go to the chemist to pick up some meds as well, and a few things that I need to do. So let me go through my priority list with you and what I'll be doing for the bulk of my day. So the first thing obviously is to go through my emails. This is very important for me. This is where I know, you know, whether I've got client work coming through, whether I've got some collaboration sponsorships. So I really like going through my emails first thing from my to-do list, and then I'll go ahead and look at some of the comments. And because I posted a YouTube video yesterday, which was the morning routine video, I just want to go through some of the comments and reply to you guys. Of course I can't go through all of them, but I do make an attempt to try and respond to as many of you as I can, and then I will look into my Instagram DMs as well. And this is for both platforms. I do have a fashion channel as well and a fashion Instagram page, which I'll do the same for. So I'm going to allocate a time towards that now, because I think it's very important to allocate some time just so that you've got a target in mind, and you know, if you ever do get sidetracked, then you know that, you know, you need to try and complete the task within that time and you don't procrastinate. This is the first tip that I think just really works well for me, and I can monitor myself according to the time. So for emails, comments and DMs, I'm going to allocate about 20 minutes, or yeah, I'm going to allocate 20 minutes for that, and really try and push through, because I do check my emails over the weekend as well, so hopefully I don't have too many there. So I'm going to allocate 20 minutes for that, and then we're going to get started into my client's CV review. I did have a client who booked in a CV review service, so I'm going to have to get started on that, and I'm going to allocate 2 hours for that and hopefully get that done all before lunchtime. And then another thing on my priority list is my content. So I really try, you know, obviously I am a content creator, digital creator, and I really try and make sure I post almost every day. Obviously there are times where I can't post, but I want to make sure that I plan out my content for the rest of the week and what that looks like for my upload schedule. So that will take me about an hour, because I do like going through and preparing some captions as well. So I'm going to allocate an hour for that. And then obviously once I've planned it out, I do like to post things as well, and posting the content each day takes me about 10 to 15 minutes, and that's what the work side of things look like for me, the priority side of things. And then I do aim to go to the chemist, as I said, to get some meds. I'm going to allocate about, you know, 30 minutes for that. And then I do want to go for a walk, so let's put down an hour for that. And then I do have a few other random admin tasks here as well, which are not priority, but I would like to get that done at some point today. So let's see how we go with the priority items for today. and if I can get around to the life admin tasks, then that will be great. But I'm not going to be stressing too much about that, because if I don't get that done today, I can do it tomorrow. So this is my to-do list for Monday morning. Hopefully we can get that done, and whatever I can't get done today, it'll just roll over for tomorrow. So let's get started. First things first, we're going to do our emails, comments and DMs, and it is now 9 a.m. so let's get started. And another thing that I like doing, just so that I am not distracted at all, what I do with my phone is I turn it over the other way so that I can't see the screen, and I just put that away. It's out of my sight. It's actually behind my laptop. So I've got my monitor here and I've got my laptop here, and I just place my phone behind my laptop screen so I can't see it until I get, you know, this chunk of work done. And I also like to make sure I'm listening to some sort of music. I try to listen to instrumental music just so that I'm not sort of, you know, disturbed or distracted by the lyrics of the songs and I start singing along. So the one playlist that I really like listening to and really gets me focused is called Night at Work. It's instrumental chill music mix, so I definitely recommend that in case you are after a sort of focus sort of music and really productive study work mode sort of music. And this just really helps me sort of stay on track, and it sort of acts like a white noise. So enough rambling on, let's get started, and I'm now going to be doing my emails. Just as I was replying to some of the comments on my latest video, I noticed there was someone that's actually impersonating me and saying, you know, to send them some money via a WhatsApp number, and just want to let you guys know that that is not me. I'll never ask you guys to send me money, and I'll never share my contact number like that. So please disregard that. There's just a lot of scams going around at the moment, and yeah, just be really careful and be vigilant, because that is not me. I would never do that, even though it's the same sort of, you know, YouTube name. That is not me, so just, you know, keep that in mind. So it's now been a little less than 20 minutes, which is good because I've gone ahead and I've completed the emails, comments, and I've responded to the DMs as well. So we're going to go ahead and cross that out now. Alrighty, now moving on to the next thing from our to-do list, and that is the client CV review. So I've allocated 2 hours for that. I'm going to get started and see how much I can get done. Hopefully I can smash this out before lunchtime. So let's see, let's go. Alrighty guys, so I've just gone ahead and had a look at the CV, and I've sort of come to the conclusion that I need a little bit more information from the client. So I've sent back an email and I'm just waiting for the client to respond back. So unfortunately I won't be able to go ahead and finalize the CV today for the client, because there is still a lot of information that is pending. So I've sent that back, and I will unfortunately not be able to look at that today because I do have other, you know, priority things that need to get done. So I'll look at that tomorrow now, and hopefully the information is received by then. But if you are interested in booking a CV review with me, or booking in a one-on-one consultation with me, discussing career strategy, interview tips, how you can get into the grad program for Big 4 accounting firms, then I will leave my services down below in the description box in case you are interested. All of this information is also on my website as well, successbysanjana.com. I do also have a free budget template on there if you do wish to download that. That is available for free, and I do have my ebook as well around my journey entering the Big 4 and, you know, landing a job as a bank risk manager as well. So if you're interested in any of that, then be sure to head to my website. But now that that's sort of out of the way for today, I'm just going to go ahead and cross that off of my to-do list, but that will be added for my to-do list for tomorrow, given the client, you know, sends through the required information. So let's move on and let's cross this out. Okay, so things that haven't actually been done today, I'm going to actually write them down just at the bottom of the page so I know that this is something that needs to be done for tomorrow. So I'm just going to quickly just draw a line here, and we are going to write down the things that I couldn't complete today, like the client CV review, and just jot that down so I don't forget to include that for tomorrow. Okay, now that that's done and out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead, and the next thing on my to-do list is to plan my Instagram content and my YouTube content, and also do the same for by Sanjana as well, which is my other brand, and I have allocated about an hour for this, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. So just got my list here, and I'm ticking things off of my list, and hopefully you're ticking things off your list as well. So I have allocated about an hour, but hopefully that does take a little bit less. So let's get started. Okay, so that's one piece of content ready for tonight. I am going to now take a break and have some lunch. I'm going to go ahead and make a quinoa fried rice sort of thing, which I'm really excited to try. So I'll go ahead and make that and have a bit of a downtime for about an hour and a half, and then I'll get back into my work and then completing my content schedule for the rest of the week. But let's go, it's lunchtime. Also, quickly, two things that I want to mention as well. So also during my day, if there's something that comes to mind that I need to do, I will go ahead and, you know, write that down onto my to-do list. As you can see here, it's looking like it's a very long to-do list, but this is just a way for me to really get things, you know, off my mind and just on a piece of paper, so that I've got clarity in my head and I'm able to think about other things. For me, writing things down is just so helpful, because otherwise things will just be really fogged up, and I don't really want that to happen. So I've just gone ahead and I've added a few things, like, you know, put the washing away, it's currently outside. I do need to shoot a component of a collaboration that needs to go up as well, and I also forgot to mention I need to edit this YouTube video as well. So I've just added that here onto the list. It's just at the bottom of the priority list because, I mean, it's not that important. I do have a few days before my next video does go out, so I have added it here in case I do forget, so that I'm not too stressed, you know, last minute having to edit a video. But another thing that I wanted to mention as well is that I use Google Calendar. Google Calendar for me is honestly amazing. It's synced up to my phone as well, so if I am out and about and I do, you know, remember that I have an appointment or something I need to schedule in, then I will just whip my phone out and use Google Calendar on my phone. But yeah, I check Google Calendar every morning, every day, and always make sure that it is up to date with a few things that are on my to-do list there as well, but which I don't include for my daily to-do list. I do plan my future to-do lists on Google Calendar, and yeah, in case you guys were wondering, I know I receive a lot of questions about this, but yeah, this is how I sort of manage my future to-do lists as well. And yeah, I'll just quickly sort of plan out my content for today and what's going to be going up. Thought I'd quickly show you what I've been working on. So this is a piece of content that will go up on my Success by Sanjana Instagram page, and I use Canva to create these. So I'm just going through, and given it's now been 5 months since I quit my job, I thought it was time to do a bit of a reflection and share with you my sort of feeling of what it's like, you know, leaving the 9-to-5 job. So I've just mentioned a few things that have changed since quitting my 9-to-5 job, and I thought I'd just pop them here. But you will see this over on my Instagram page as well. Alrighty guys, so So just finished having my lunch, got a little carried away with the Olympics going on at the moment, but I'm back now, and I'm just going to quickly go through my emails and just have a look as to, you know, whether there's anything new that's popped up and whether the client has actually responded. But I'm going to go ahead and continue on with creating my content for my Instagram, and I'll go ahead and put that through and put that aside so that I can post for this afternoon. I do also really want to go on a walk as well, so I'm going to try and get that done and pick up the meds as I did say. So yeah, I'm just going to get on it. So I'm just using Apple Calendar here, which comes with the MacBook, and I'm just going in and planning out my feed for the rest of the week and what videos I need to shoot. So this is my content planner, and this is where I write all of my ideas and everything that needs to be uploaded for the month or the week. So I'm just planning out the week for this week, and I've just finished doing Success by Sanjana. Now it's on to By Sanjana, the brand. Hi guys, just jumping in today to mention today's sponsor, which is Skillshare. Basically, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. You're able to explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads and they're always launching new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. So a class that I've recently been taking is called Productivity for Creators, Starting a Successful Side Hustle. This is by Ali Abdal, who is a doctor and a YouTuber. Now, this has definitely helped me in learning more about side hustles and how you can actually create a successful side hustle. So if we go down the different lessons here, you can go through and select which one is most relevant to you. And if we scroll down, we can read a little bit more about, you know, what this class is actually about, the students that have been registered in this class, and a little bit more about Ali Abdul and all of his useful links. So definitely recommend this if you are looking to starting a successful side hustle. So Skillshare have thousands of online classes available. Some topics include illustration, graphic design, creative writing, animation, production, film and video, marketing, productivity, freelance and entrepreneurship, and honestly the list could go on. So if this sounds like something you would be interested in, then definitely click the link in the description box below, because the first 1,000 subscribers to click the link in the description box below will receive a 1-month free trial to Skillshare Premium, which is honestly amazing, and that too ad-free. Now back to the video. Okay guys, so I've now wrapped up the content planning for both of my brands, so let's cross that off. I'm very excited to cross that off with you, so let's do this together. So it's such a satisfying feeling crossing things off, knowing that it's all been done. So if you move down the list, we've got posting all of this content that I planned for, you know, today. So that will happen a little bit later on in the afternoon. That's the time that I generally do like to post my content, so I'm going to wait for that a little bit. But the next thing that we have on our list is not a priority. So what I do want to get done is go obviously for a walk, and on the way I want to pick up some meds from the local chemist just because I'm running low. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So just because it's extra satisfying, let's cross that off because I'm going to get ready now and go. So let's cross off get meds. It's going to be about 30 minutes. I can do that just before I go on my walk and go for a walk. Let's cross that off. So I'm going for a walk today because I didn't go early this morning just because it was just so cold and it was just really dark this morning. So we're going to do that walk today. Otherwise, as you saw, part of my morning routine, I do go in the morning. So let's go ahead and do that now. Hello guys, so I am back from my walk. It's gotten really dark now just because of daylight savings, and that is essentially everything that I had to do that was on my priority list for today. So a lot of things to get up to tomorrow. what I'm basically going to do is, it's currently what, 5:15 now. I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can knock off any of these sort of less priority items, just so that I can get a few more things crossed off of this to-do list. But essentially, that is how I really plan my day. That is how I really try to maximize my productivity and get things done, and just get things out of my mind on a piece of paper, written down somewhere, and work on things that are of, you know, higher priority, and then work my way down that list. And if I don't get things done today, that is okay. I can go ahead and do it tomorrow. But that's essentially it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Do let me know if you want to see more productivity type of videos here on my channel. And that's it. I will catch you guys later in my next video. Thanks, guys.